And these here are the parents at the center of another tragedy. Joel and Jasmine Rondon, they are now facing charges after their 18-month-old died in a hot car. The Polk County Sheriff's Office says that child was left overnight after a 4th of July party. New tonight, ABC Action News has team coverage on how this case highlights a year-round danger for families in Florida. We're going to begin now with our Julie Salomon tonight, who's in the studio for us. Julie?
Jamison, the sheriff says those parents got home around 3 o'clock in the morning and they didn't discover that child inside the hot car until around 11 a.m. and they tried rushing her to a nearby hospital, but unfortunately doctors pronounced her dead. Yeah,
and you heard at the top of this broadcast Sheriff Grady Judd there saying that little baby had a high internal temperature.
Yeah, deputies said that internal temperature was 104.4, and the sheriff says that was hours after she was removed from the hot vehicle. And tonight, those parents are facing felony charges.
Polk County Sheriff's detectives arrested Joel and Jasmine Rondon after their 18-month-old daughter died in a hot car in Lakeland. Deputies say both parents tested positive for marijuana and alcohol. The child's father also had meth in his system. The sheriff's office says the parents returned home from a night of partying around 3 a.m. on July 5th. The child was discovered the following day still strapped in her car seat in a car parked outside.
She's certainly old enough to realize that she is suffering a torturous death at the negligence of Joel and Jasmine.
So we have a child in our rear-facing position.
Petra Stanton is a Safe Kids supervisor at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. In 2022, 33 children died of heat stroke in vehicles, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Many families don't do this out of negligence. Nationally, the majority, over 50% of parents just truly had forgotten a child in the vehicle. So it wasn't done intentionally, it wasn't done out of negligence.
Stanton suggests placing a purse or one of your shoes in the back seat of the vehicle as a second layer of protection.
If you driving with the child every day and somebody out of routine is driving them, tell them to create a reminder. One of them can be put your purse or briefcase in the back seat or even your left shoes.
Experts say keep car doors locked when you're out of the vehicle and store car keys out of the reach of children. Teach them a parked car is not a playground.
The second way these tragedies happen is if families leave vehicles unlocked in the driveway, right? So the child, toddler, may assume that that is a fun place to play in, right? And they get themselves into the vehicle and become entrapped.
And both parents are facing charges of aggravated manslaughter of a child. That is a first-degree felony, and the sheriff says sometimes these accidents happen just because there are miscommunication between parents, but this was negligence.
All right, Julie, thank you. Let's check back in now with meteorologist Greg D. Greg, this is a danger parents should be aware of here in Florida, not just in the summer, but year-round.
Yeah, it really is incredible, Jamison. Let's say a car is parked out in the sun with a temperature outside of 80 degrees. That temperature is attainable here in the Bay Area throughout the year, not just in the summer months. After 10 minutes, the temperature inside rises to 99. 10 minutes later, it's at 109 degrees. At 30 minutes, we're at 114. And 1 hour into being parked out in that sun, the temperature inside is 123 degrees. Of course, today, the temperatures were much hotter. Let me show you the same scenario, but with a 90-degree temperature as we parked that car in the sun. That was the temperature in Polk County at 11 o'clock this morning in the low 90s. In the first 10 minutes, the temperature is already inside at 109. At 20 minutes, it's 119. At 30 minutes, the temperature is now higher than in the 80-degree reading. It took an hour in 80 degrees to get to 123. It takes just 30 minutes to get to 124. And after 60 minutes, that temperature inside over 133 degrees. Really, really dangerous stuff. Of course, the other